Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the rinks in Hauppauge as we get set for our final game of the night for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Tonight, freshman hockey action. It's Ward Melville and Northport Huntington. Brady Campbell joining you on the call here tonight as we're just about set to go. Teams taking part in warm-ups right now, and both these teams kind of on the opposite side of the standings coming into this one. Ward Melville 0-4-0 on the season, looking for their first victory. Their last time out was back on the 25th of October. They had a 9-1 defeat to St. Anthony's. Meanwhile, Northport Huntington 4-1-0 on the year, 8 points. It's good enough for fourth in the freshman division. Their last time out back on the 21st, a 3-1 loss though versus Smithtown Hauppauge. That was of course their first loss on the year. But overall, it's been a great year for them, led by Jacob Siek, 11 points on the season, 9 goals, 2 assists, as well as Nicholas Zadrozny. He's got 8 points. Jackson Zethner as well, 6. Declan Driscoll, Peter Mikowski, Finn Reynolds. The list could go on and on. We'll talk about more of these players as the game goes on as well, including Rex Mascotti, 5 starts on the year, just 7 goals allowed, 1.50 goals against. Max Higbee hasn't started any games, but number 35 in white tonight did get a little bit of action. He hasn't allowed a goal just yet. And for the other side, Ward Melville, they're led by Blake Febraro, Timothy Kazarik, Dominic Fishback, amongst others. And their goaltender, number 30 in green tonight, Ethan Schneider, has started 3 games and a 9.00 goals against. He'll be trying to lower that a little bit tonight as his team will look for their first win on the season. Warm-ups just concluding here at the rinks. Third game of the evening, we had a freshman game go final just prior to this, as Sachem defeated their opponent, West Islip. And we, once again, if you've been tuned into all of our games throughout the night, we do apologize for our technical difficulties. The first one, the developmental match, we couldn't quite get the headset working for the call. And then the second game, we had to try to restart the whole system and got up a little late, and we believe it crashed as well towards the end of that one. So we got it up. We're hoping for a smooth broadcast here to close out the night as we're set to go. Ward Melville going right to left in their green row jerseys, trimmed in yellow and white. And Northport Huntington left to right in the blue, or the whites, trimmed in blue and yellow. Sticks down, clock set, puck down, we're underway in period number 1. And controlling it off the draw, Northport Huntington, they send one in on goal. It was gloved down by Schneider. He keeps it moving. And Kazarik takes it inside the blue line for Ward Melville. Moves it quick, and they're into the attacking end. Down the wall, tough angle, and the puck was left behind, not knowing that he left it behind was Blake Febraro, and here comes Northport Huntington. Could be a little bit of a breakaway here. Closed off quickly, and the shot forced to the side. Good job by Kazarik there as he was defending, as that centering pass was blocked off. There was Henry Alfano with the chance. Taken in neutral ice, sent back in to the zone, but taken away by Ward Melville. And they bring it out. Dominic Fishback sends it ahead. Taken back now by Burlian. Moving down the wall. Separated from the puck by Nicholas Zadrozny. He's on it now. Sends it ahead. That one deflected in. No icing. And puck played now to the corner. Justin Lee gets there first. Sends it around. There's teammate Donnarumma. Poked for Burlian now behind the net as Ward Melville trying to get it out. Instead it's kept in at the point, thrown towards the net. Save made, and rebound chip just wide by Peter Mikowski. Sound pass again got blocked. Off to the near side half wall. A few players spill down. And now it gets chipped out by the Patriots in green. Taken away, though, just inside the blue line by Zethner, and he'll retreat back behind his own net. Tries to pass it. It goes off the outside of the net. But no harm, no foul here. And a takeaway in neutral ice for Ward Melville. That's Lorenzo Monjovi. Plays it to the center and just past Newth. But dumped back in by Lee. And so the Tigers of Northport Huntington moving up the ice, trying to go back the other way. Good stick by Lee on Siak, who will double back and try it again. He's double teamed and banks one off the boards. Taken back away now. And Finn Reynolds leaves it for Siak. Pokes it back along. Across Reynolds from the circle. Fakes. Sends it back through the crease. Or the slot, excuse me. And it was taken away by Shabanik. Taking off the puck now. And once again, right back in. Player goes down the corner for Ward Melville. And now taken away by Kazarik. And the Patriots are out. And now they're in. Down the wing, Fabraro. Drag, shoots. Save made by the goaltender, Muscati. And now here comes Zadrozny, the defenseman, moving down the ice. Behind the net. Pressured the whole way. Doubles back. Throws it back up to the point. Burley took it away. Tried to clear, is knocked down, and moved back down the boards by Zadrozny. Siak took it. Drag, shoots, and scores! Who else? Jacob Siak. Getting him on the board to make it 1-0. That's Siak's 10th goal of the season. To make it a 1-0 game. So 1-0 in favor of Northport Huntington. They bring it back in. 11 minutes to go, period number 1. Zethner. Puck poked in the corner. Oleta trying to drive his way through. He's taking off the puck. Centering pass dangerously through their own slot by Ward Melville. But they're able to bring it out now. There's Palomara. Now it's a shot on, gloved and held by Muscati. 10.5 to go. Period number 1. Face off to the left of Muscati. As the Patriots trying to respond here. Sent to the point, kept in. At least for the moment, but getting to it first was Oleta down the wing. Drag, shoots on and into the belly and squeezed. By Schneider, he's got it. So 1-0 lead here early on. Siak, his 10th goal of the year. He's got 2 assists as well coming into this one. For his 12th point, leading the Tigers. Shot got blocked by Newth. And he'll pass it out of his own. Looking for a teammate moving down the wing, looking for Monjovi. Monjovi able to get to it in the corner, but he's double teamed. Kazarik moves it towards the point. Who's going to get there? It's kept in, at least for the moment. Still alive at the blue line, now poked out. And moved up ahead by Aiden Junkins. Or Melville, though. Will retreat on it. Braun around the boards. Or Newth just inside the line, poked back in, delayed offside. They touch up. And who's going to take that loose puck? It's going to be Northport Huntington. Down the wall on the backhand. Centering pass there. Shot on, and holding his post is Schneider. stop there. He got turned around a little bit by that shot, but was able to keep it out of the net. So 9:19 to go in period number 1. Up the board, Shiponic. Hold it in, Zadrozny steps through. Tries to pick up on the other side, he's poked off his stick. And Kazarik having to go behind to get it. Cuts through his own slot. Now trying to navigate through the neutral zone, down the right wing, into the zone with speed. Gets through another. Kazarik in off the post. Got through, and it looked like he might have beat the goaltender. Rang it off the iron. Northport Huntington trying to go the other way and set up Finn Reynolds for a breakaway. The pass just missed him. Zadrozny holds it in. Sends it deeper. Kazarik moves it. Cabraro. Back to him. Chip towards the slot. Look out here. It's taken away, and the backhander, St. May, where's it? Rebound thrown wide. Center towards the front again. And then the shot here gets stopped. Rebound. Off a body, goes wide. Reynolds. The Tigers starting to buzz. Pass across Siak, one-timer. He missed it on that far side. And this one will clear the zone now. Zadrozny. His Neath spilled down and gives Zadrozny a bit more room to skate. Into the zone. Tries to cut towards the middle, lost it. Puck still available, cleared to the corner. Puck behind, sent around for Cabraro. He had to deal with the official. And so Zadrozny pinches in to keep it alive. Siak returns it to him. Throws a shot towards the net, blocked down. Another attempt, stopped by Schneider with the shoulder. Trying to get it out. Second attempt they will. Brilliant sends it away. And now Northport Huntington, though, right back in. So they make some changes on the back end. Zeffner leaves it towards the point. A shot there just missed from Nicholas Genesi. Kept in. Zeffner throws one towards the net. Save made. Rebound there. Another try was denied again by Schneider. Few rebound chances, but Schneider has denied them all thus far. It was just the one goal by Siak. Meanwhile, Cabraro back in. Save made right along the goal line. And it appears that Moscati was able to keep it out. 6:42 to go in period number 1. Brilliant will do battle there, but the faceoff won by Genesi. And sent ahead just out of his own. Donnarumma tried to move it. It was taken away, and coming back in with it is Junkins. Tries to spin it towards the front. It's picked off by Donnarumma. Passed it off the outside of his net. And Lee doubles back. His pass gets out of his own. Could have been an on-man rush. Palomaro couldn't quite handle it. Brilliant with the steal. Chips it back ahead. And so the Tigers will restart. Junkins. Pass off Genesi. Delayed offside. It hit the skates of Mikowski, and so we get the whistle. Face off just outside the Patriots end. It'll be Monjovi taking the face off. For the Patriots. So we have a slight delay here. Looks like the ref's talking to the players about how they're lined up at the face-off dot here. With the puck's down, it's won by the Patriots, cleared out of his zone. Back on it, Liam Matarese. Sent up ahead now. Chipping that one along was Alfano. Siak chasing after it. Lee chips it ahead for himself. Justin Lee to the blue line, and it banks out. Now a possible rush from Monjovi. Tries to step through, defended by Matarese. Still got a pass across. The shot was deflected high over the net. Lee back for Donnarumma, swings it towards the slot, backhanded towards the front, sticked away by Mascati. Going around the boards now. And Zethner trying to keep it moving. He's double teamed. Shapanik turns the heat up on him. Keeps it moving for Monjovi on the backhand. Throws it through the crease out the other side. Look out, the pass fanned on here. It could be a little rush for Northport Huntington. They'll elect to send it around the board. Siak there. Double teamed in the corner. Centering feed gets through everybody. And now Shapanik pokes it ahead for himself, trying to pick it up on the other side. Two players go into the boards hard, and we'll get a whistle as both players appear to be a bit shaken up, and I believe that's Jackson Zethner who took the worst of it. Just getting back to his feet now. Everyone seems to be okay. Good sign as both players skate off. 4.5 to go. The faceoff will stay in the Northport Huntington end as both players will head to their respective benches. Faceoff one back for Kazarik around the boards, past Berlian. Silverstein on it, throws it back around. Back at the half wall, chip towards the point. Second attempt gets it out. Febraro will be the first one there. Behind the net, cuts back. Trying to shake Mikowski. For Kazarik, wearing the A tonight. Skates up ahead and dumps it in. And Timothy Kazarik will be the first one on it as well. Cuts back. Trying to center one. Does get it through, and Silverstein had to dust it off first. Being a righty on that side, and his stick was lifted just before he let the shot go. And our first penalty of the game coming up here against the Tigers as Berlian caught a shoulder from behind. And it looks like it'll be on Robert Aletta for interference. So first power play of the game goes to Ward Melville as they try to knot things up at one here late in the first period. Berlin, who took the hit, stays in to take the draw. Goes forward with it. So Drozny picks it up on the other side. They'll try to clear it down. Glove down by Kazarik, and he'll keep it in. Sends it back down. This time swings it around the boards. It goes out of play. So face-off will stay in the Tigers' end. To the right of Rex Mascati. 19 seconds gone on the power play. Kazarik fanned on it, couldn't quite hold it in. And turning up the heat there was number 12, Henry Alfano. Monjovi, though, takes it in the skates of Siak. And he now takes it away, drops it for Zadrozny. Ahead for Alfano, tries to dump it in, hit a skate. And Monjovi trying to clear the way, it's a steal. Siak in the circle, centers it. And fanning on the shot attempt was Alfano. Monjovi goes down. Febraro picks it up. Blake Febraro, so we're halfway through the man advantage. Weaving his way through the neutral zone, now down the right wing. Takes it around, centering pass off a Berlin backhand try. And Muth unable to get all of it and cleared out. Kazarik. Through the zone with speed. Down the right wing. Timothy Kazarik, good stick there by Matarese. Puck tied up behind, so Drozny tries to move it. Kazarik and Monjovi lock him up. And that comes free from Monjovi. Tried to play the head. Got to no avail as Zadrozny took it. And we'll try to go ahead with it. Dumped in by Alfano. Zadrozny will be the first one on it. Final 10 of their kill. Back for a shot into the glove and covered by Schneider. Rather, he did keep it moving. I thought I didn't hear a whistle. Meanwhile, this one's sent down, and we will get a whistle. It's an icing. So, either way, I suppose, face-off comes down to the Ward Melville end. Couldn't tell if they were trying to get him to move it or not, and I didn't quite hear a whistle. But everyone stopped for about a solid 5 seconds there before he finally moved the puck and immediately cleared down for an icing. So face-off will be in the same spot where it likely would have been, to the left of the crease. Puck down, and Ward Melville wins the draw. Shabana takes a hit up high there. Spills down to the ice. He gets up. And a hit delivered by Donnarumma, and I believe we're getting an interference call on that. May have been a bit of a retaliation hit there by Donnarumma after the hit seconds before, but he's off to the box after putting a shoulder into Arletta. So now the Tigers get their first power play. 1:08 to go in the period. Trying to make it a 2-0 game. If they don't here in the first, they'll have some time at the beginning of the second. Puck down. Taken to the slot. Shot. Save made. Good save by Schneider at the top of his crease, denying Andrew Kahn of that chance. And so we'll do it again, same spot. This time won by the Patriots, and the bouncing puck hops the stick of Matarese and goes out. Final minute of play here in period number 1. Jacob Siek, the only goal of the game. And it's a 1-0 lead for Northport Huntington, trying to extend it to 2-0. Well, Melville turning up the pressure, trying to force a turnover to tie the game late shorthanded, but Zadrozny down the wing tries to get through it, slides on net. He got a whack in there, but it's covered by Schneider. .1 to go in the first. 1:20 on the power play. And it's one towards the slot, thrown off the outside of the net. Around the boards, and Matarese unable to keep it in. Tigers should have a chance for one more rush here before the end of the period. Zadrozny is halfway through their man advantage. Although Zadrozny checked by Kazarik, and now he moves up the ice. Possible 2-on-1, 3 seconds to go. He'll try to take the shot. It gets blocked to the corner, and that'll do it for period number 1. Siek, the only tally in that period early on, makes it a 1-0 game. And we'll be back in just a few moments for period number 2 here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back for period number 2 on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell here with you on the call tonight. Ward Melville, Northport, Huntington getting set to start period number 2. Northport Huntington leading 1-0. And on the power play for 52 more seconds. As we have some confusion, it appears on the Tigers bench for a moment there, but we're set to go. Period 2 underway. See how the intermission maybe plays an effect here on the Tiger power plays. Zadrozny dumps it in. Just missed the net there. Puck free, now poke towards the slot. Back for Zadrozny, high shot. Got all the way through. Loose puck on the other side. Same H. Schneider. Where is it? And he's got it. Good save there, as there was a little bit of daylight for Genesi, but Schneider gets across, made the stop. Wasn't quite sure where it was at first, but he found it and was able to jump on it. Final seconds here of the power play. Picked off by Kazarik. Off the boards and out. And that should likely do it. And it will, back to 5-on-5. Donnarumma out of the box. Kazarik into the zone. Trying to tie things up. It was knocked off his stick by Zadrozny, who pokes it back to the point. What a game Nicholas Zadrozny has had thus far. He's been all over the ice making plays. Mikowski brings it out now. Waits for support and throws it across the ice to Troy Lipiello. Lipiello pinned to the boards by Muth and dumped in, and another penalty, I believe. Could have been offside, but it looks like we have a penalty call upcoming. Monjovi will be the one to go. It is a penalty. Roughing is the call. So another power play coming up here early in the second period for Northport Huntington as they try to extend their lead. Puck down, worked towards the slot, but taken away and cleared out. And Donnarumma, a slap shot on goal. And a save made by Mascotti. And the Tigers keep it moving quickly out of the zone. Donnarumma, though, will step up and knock it back into the neutral zone. Now he goes down, and looks like we'll be even up 4-on-4. Tripping call. That one's going to go against Aiden Junkins. As Donnarumma made the play and then went to turn around to get the puck, and looked like he got caught up in the stick there of Junkins, who took him down. So 4-on-4. Bit more open ice out there to work with for 90 more seconds before the Patriots could have a brief power play. Donnarumma steps up to separate Oletta from the puck for Braro behind his own net. Taken away though, and the shot deflected off towards the corner. 1 minute to go on the power play. Donnarumma sends it out of the zone, and once again the Tigers restart. Charles Solis ahead. Oletta down the wing, centering past Solis wide open on his backhand. Couldn't quite get enough on it. Save made. 40 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Is Blake Fabraro down the right wing with speed. Fabraro drag, shoots. And caught Moscotti up high, but he made the stop with the shoulder. Silverstein pass towards the point. No one was at that vacated spot. Likely would have been someone there if we were at even strength. 20 seconds left before the abbreviated power play for the Patriots. This one gets chipped out of the zone. And Arletta will turn things back even further. Now Matarese. Half minute to go in the now power play for the Patriots. Dumped out and Siek back on it. Northport Huntington trying to play a bit of keep away here, and now Siek's going to turn it on down the swamp. Gets the shot away, and a good save made with the stick, and then covered up with 10 seconds to go on the power play for the Patriots. Face off to the right of the goaltender Schneider, shorthanded. Or shorthanded for the Tigers. That one gets cleared out though, and that'll do it. We're back to 5 aside. As this one comes back to Braun at the point. The shot blocked. And sent all the way down, looking on the other side for his man, Alexander Worrell. He couldn't pick it up, but it wasn't an icing. As it was deflected, so Drosny's shot goes high. And settled just inside the blue line. Worked over for Zadrozny. Shoots and missed the net high again. Lipiello tied up there with a few players. And finally comes free and sent out of the zone. And rolling back towards the net, Zadrozny will get there first. Steps out in front of his net, sends it all the way down. He was trying to spring one of his teammates, but that'll go a bit too far for icing. He's trying to hit Alfano. .10 to go in period number 2. And so Tigers will have to deal with a defensive zone draw here. Trying to avoid giving any further momentum to the Patriots. It's kind of been back and forth so far throughout this one. Tight checking game. Hence the relatively low score as well. 1-0 lead for Northport Huntington. Monjovi wins it back off the ref's skate. Fabraro kept it moving. And chipped ahead. And dumped into the zone by Mikowski. Coming back with it, Kazarik. Kazarik into the attacking end. Kazarik driving to the outside. Throws a backhander on off the outside of the net. Kazarik turns it down. Monjovi centers. And that one just a bit too hot to handle there. Steered back on net. It was Shaponik on that far post. Monjovi tried to step through. Matarese took it away. Sent it up the boards. It's loose at the half wall. Comes back to Fabraro. And they'll throw it back down the wall. Shaponik. Pressure. Puck pops free to the circle. And Solis taking it back, sending it up to the point. Kazarik, though, holds it in. But Solis right there to pick it up. And gets it out of his zone, but it was poked just as he left. And so Genesi throws it ahead. Pass a bit on the wrong side. Nuth took it, throws it back behind. Player goes down. That's Arletta. Behind the net, Shaponik doing battle with Arletta. Kazarik is able to keep it in. Steps down the wall. Tries to drag it towards the circle. Play behind the net. 8:40 to go. Middle frame. Puck once again near side half wall, and the Tigers able to emerge with it. Solis tries to step through Kazarik, who stepped up and made a good play at the blue line. Knocks it out to center. Arletta turns with it, waits for help. And almost had it taken by Shaponik. He's helped by Siek, who starts up down the left wing. The lone goal scorer in this game. A nice saucer feed and a shot on, stopped by Schneider. Cut back by Febraro. Febraro turning. Moving into the zone, gets through. Febraro, save made. What a play by Blake Febraro. But a good stop by Rex Mascati to keep it 1-0. Kazarik cuts back. Dealing with the stick lift attempt, steps through. Kazarik couldn't get the shot off. He's knocked to the ice and goes into the boards. Jackson Zethner delivered the hit. There's Siek. Up ahead. They have numbers going towards the goal. But Febraro stepped up and made a big play. Burlian clears the zone, sends it all the way down. This one looks like it'll go for an icing. So 7:05 to go in period number 2. Still a 1-0 lead on the lone goal from Jacob Siek. An offensive zone draw for the Tigers, one toward the boards. Zadrozny steps up, tries to hold it in. That comes to the half wall, and he sends it back towards the corner. Siek drops it. Tough angle, centering pass was blocked. Siek throws it on goal and scores. His second of the game makes it 2-0 for Northport Huntington. So we just passed the halfway point of the second period. CX got 2 as the centering pass was blocked, came back to him, and he was able to put it through into the open net. This one sent ahead. See how Ward Melville responds here now that they find themselves down 2. Ganesi pokes it past Burlian. This one cleared out of his own and looks like it will go for another icing here. Face-off coming back down the Ward Melville and 6:23 to go, period number 2. And will be once again the near side dot. Janisi Monjovi will take it. And tied up initially, Febraro comes in to help. He'll take it behind the net. Blake Febraro steps through. Now moves through the left side. Febraro steps by. Febraro, and Zadrozny checked him right as he was about to take the shot. Nuth backhands one towards the front. Zadrozny picks it off. Sends it around the boards. And stepped up to keep that one moving. Now he moves through the slot. High shot blocker save by Schneider. Zadrozny centering pass on the backhand and just didn't have the angle there. Is a whistle here. I didn't see exactly for what. That last attempt by Aletta was backhanded wide. No penalties on the play. Didn't look like the net was off. Didn't necessarily look like an equipment issue either, but we play on here. Face-off will stay in the Ward Melville zone. And Febraro towards the point. Chipped out by Kazar. Could be a rush here for the Patriots. Shaponik into the zone. Steps through. Tries to backhand one towards the front. The puck was rolling on him. Poke towards the slot. Now it's a rush the other way for the Tigers. Aletta down the wing. Febraro chasing him. He centers it. Picked off. Kazark. Running to the boards there by Zethner. Still moving with the puck. Throws it off the outside of the net. Behind it goes. 2 Tigers collide behind the net. However, another one came in and was able to clear it out. Timothy Kazarik just over the line, a bit offside. As Mondrovi couldn't clear in time. Got a step too late. 4:50 to go, period number 2. A little bit of more ozone time there for Ward Melville, but unable to get anything towards the net. Against a very good goaltender in Rex Moscati. This team early on in the season, Northport Huntington, kind of their MO has become not giving up a whole lot of goals, really. 7 on the year in 5 games, and that only happened over the last 2 to 3 games or so. And down the other end, Ethan Schneider as well, playing exceptionally well. Only Jacob Siek has beaten them twice. Once in the first, once in the second. See if Ward Melville can change the tide a little bit here as we enter the final 4.5 of period number 2. Center ice face-off, one back by Northport Huntington. And Zadrozny trying to step through, does, takes the shot, save made, rebound. Poked away from the crease, now thrown back on, but wide. Zadrozny trying for a possible wraparound, lost the puck, and looks like the net came off as well here. And we get a whistle, 4:07 to play. Ward Melville making a few late changes here before the defensive zone draw. Puck one towards the slot. Spun towards the front, gets through everyone, poked away, but another chance coming up here and thrown just wide by Kahn. Up the boards it goes. Kahn will leave it for Zadrozny at the point. Drag shoots, blocked. In the circle now. Chipped away, kicked back by Zadrozny just inside the blue line. Burley will take it out. Tries to send it ahead, but Zadrozny banks it off the boards to himself. Drag shoots, deflected by Donnarumma, rolls wide. Siak on the hat-trick watch. Natural hat-trick watch, threw a pass towards the front. It deflected back towards the net. Cleared away though, and Zadrozny throws one wide. Andrew Kahn on it. Steps through at the point, lost the puck though, and could be a chance here for Justin Lee. Kahn delivers a strong check on him. Perhaps too strong, it's going to be a penalty. So what the call is, it's a trip. Could have been a trip slash. Your pick, the refs go with a trip officially. And so a huge opportunity for Ward Melville down 2. 3:09 to go in the second. And the 2-minute power play coming up. Face off to the left of Moscati. Donnarumma will take it for the Patriots. Instead it's won though by the Tigers. Matarese cuts back, has some room. And he'll skate with it and make his way out of the zone. There are a few Patriots. Left it behind at the blue line, but just pokes it back for his teammate Zethner. Zethner checked at the red line, lost control, and here's Kazarik. Chips it ahead. Tries to send it ahead for Muth, or bounced over his stick. Siak tries to spring him in, he will. A short-handed chance in, and a save made by Schneider. He'll cover. So defensive zone draw coming up. But that was Henry Alfano, who was in basically alone there for a chance. 2:31 to go in period 2. And Kazarek behind his own net. Cuts back, nice move around Siek. Siek a good skater though as well, and Kazarek can't quite fully shake him, and Siek finally was able to take him into the boards and allow for a steal. And look out here, here comes Zethner on the breakaway, trying to extend the lead, short-handed to the backhand. He scores! So Zethner, short-handed, extends the lead to 3-0. 52 to go on the penalty. 2 minutes to go in the period. Big swing there on the kill. As they spent a good amount of time in the attacking zone, as that shot from Janisi from center ice was stopped. Kazarek tries to send it ahead. Janisi with a good stick and just backhands one towards the front. Schneider keeps it moving. Half a minute to go on the penalty. Can they respond? Ferbraro down the wing. Takes the shot, it goes wide. Palomara picks it up on the other side, or went to, but the puck bounced away from him. Could be another breakaway here, short-handed. But the puck would just not settle down, and Ferbraro hustling back takes it away from Arletta. Pass though off a skate, and the backhander misses wide from Arletta. Back to the point. They'll do it. Only goal on that Ward Melville power play, as it's an icing here, was the goal by Jackson Zethner on the short-handed breakaway to extend the Northport Huntington lead to 3-0. 1:04 to go, period number 2. Icing, so the puck comes down into the defensive end of the Patriots in green. And back by Janisi. Across for Matarese. Dusts it off. Takes a shot. Got through. Good save, Schneider. Backhanded towards the slot. Taken away. And here comes Donnarumma in the final minute. Dumps it into the zone. Heading after it. Zethner on it. Turns away. Sends it up the boards. Looks like it hit the left skate. They could have sent in Mikowski. Maybe he could have stepped on the defense. Still picked it up. Moved into the zone. Shot it wide. Janisi. Turns back. Plays it down the boards. Shot from the outside. Goes around the net. In the corner. Now bounces out to the circle. Knocked behind the net. Who's going to take it? Donnarumma backhands it up the wall. Puck chipped out of the zone. Goes down and will be an icing here with 1:2. And now they run out the clock in the period. And it looks like that will indeed do it for period number 2. As Northport Huntington gets a few more to extend their lead to 3-0. They'll try to close things out here in the final 15 minutes coming up on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network. Start of the third period. Freshman hockey for the SCHSHL. Ward Melville and Northport Huntington And the Tigers have the lead, 3-0. After 2 as we get start for the third period. See if they can lock it down here in the third. Face off back for Kazarik. Gets turned around and goes back into his own defensive end. Febraro having to hustle. He was taken off the puck. Here's a chance, and it's behind him and it's in. 4-0 now as Henry Alfano gets on the board. Alfano just stripped Febraro of the puck. Skated in and just was able to squeeze it by Schneider. To make it a 4-0 game now in the final 14 minutes. Febraro behind his own net. Skates it out past the red line. Now trying to answer. Sweeps one towards the net. Sticked aside by Muscati. Stick left. Reynolds works it out. Kazarik just too far for Szczepanik. No icing. Zadrozny back on it. Turns back. Nicholas Zadrozny tried to send his teammate ahead once again. That would have been Alfano a chance of the breakaway for his second of the game. Jacob Siek got the first 2 and a shorthanded goal from Jackson Zeffner late in that second. Followed up by this early goal here by Alfano. Siek into the zone. Kazarik takes it for Febraro. Steps around Alfano, steps around another, and he's into the zone. Toe drag to the backhand. Lost the handle. Around centering pass. Gets through everybody and poked out of the zone by Alfano. Kazarik. Turning, waving, and now has some room to bring it up. And makes his way into the zone, down the right wing. Cuts back, and a good stick again by Zadrozny. He's been solid defensively all night. A little collision there at the blue line, and Febraro takes it back. Sends it around the board. Zeffner takes it. Behind Febraro on it. Around the boards, Burlian chips it ahead. And dumped back in by Solis right near the bench, and it goes into the bench of Ward Melville for the whistle. So face-off just outside the Patriot zone. But it's won back by the Tigers. Zeffner. Turn feed D to D. Sends it ahead. And into the zone now. Donnarumma turning up the pressure. Centering pass. Only one there was Justin Lee. Pokes it away. 12 minutes to go. Solis turning back. Tries to throw it to the front. Zeffner takes a shot and missed. Just missed that left post. Lee. And the turn with it. Poke deeper. Goes behind. Burlian. Past everybody. Coming out towards the blue line and sent out of the zone. And Zeffner gets back on it to thwart Jace Harms. This one sent ahead. Here's a chance for Solis. Down the middle, now cuts towards the right. Solis swings one towards the front. It got through. Tough angle shot, deflects in. And so we'll make it a 5-0 game. Looks like it was Andrew Kahn on that far side. Solis just brings it in. Lost the handle for a moment, but was able to turn one towards the front. Bounced all the way through. And Kahn, looks like he banked it in off the arm of the goaltender, Ethan Schneider. 5-0, 11 minutes to go. Donnarumma tries to get it to the front. It's taken away. Zadrozny skating ahead with it. Throws one on, blocker the side. Janisi down towards the net, and it's covered. 10:46 remaining. Brady Campbell with you here tonight. Johnny Melizzi on the camera for us as well. What's been a fun night of SCHSHL hockey. And we'll be right back at it tomorrow, Sunday, for 2 games, including a varsity matchup between the 7-0-0 St. Anthony's Friars and the 6-0-0 Smithtown Hopog Bulls. You're not going to want to miss that one. There's Janisi, throws one just wide of the net. Sent down the boards. Janisi and Donnarumma lock up. Ferbraro swoops in to intercept that one, and he brings it out of the zone. Now brings it in with speed. Ferbraro trying to answer. His backhander goes wide. Kozarek down the boards. So Drozny on it. He'll skate away from Shaponik in the final 10 minutes. Gets the red line and chips it in. Goes in after it. First one on it. Donnarumma checking him. Turns, able to step through at least. It looked like he was about to, and then Donnarumma was able to knock him off the puck. Kozarek taken down. There's a penalty. Looks like it'll be coming up against Liam Matarese. Probably an interference call as Kozarek dumped it in, and Matarese didn't look like he wanted any part of playing the puck there. And took him down. So another power play for the Patriots. Can they get on the board here? Maybe perhaps make things a little bit interesting in the final few minutes and break the shutout. Monjovi holds it in, left point. Here's it back down just out of the reach of Harms, and it's cleared out by Alfano. Alfano racing for it. Ferbraro just beats him there behind the net. There's Blake Ferbraro, stripped by Alfano. Trying to turn into a shorthanded breakaway. Monjovi hustles back to thwart that. Sieka Steele throws one on, and it just trickled wide. Schneider got a piece that close to a hat trick. Alfano sends it to the corner, and we'll get there first again. Final minute of the power play. Reverse hit on Monjovi. Brilliant. Sends it just out of the zone. Dumped back in by Zethner. Tigers touch up. Sent that for Palomara. Gets through him. Kahn tries to step through. He's knocked to the ice. It gets by Harms. Brilliant takes it. Tries to drag his way through. Is taken by Siak. Backhands it off the boards, but Harms kept it moving around. Behind the net, Zethner tries to cut back. Palomara put the pressure on him. Up the boards, Monjovi. Down the wall, Brilliant. Around the boards, Kahn on it. Pokes it behind. Now moved up the boards. Final 10 of the power play. Siak. And cleared all the way down. That'll do it. Another kill for the Tigers as they were able to play keep away for a good amount of it. As we hit the halfway point of period number 3. 5-0 Northport Huntington. Solis trying to extend the lead. Blocker save. Popped out towards the slot. Swung to the far side half wall. So Drozny cuts back. The blue line sends it towards the slot. Slow gliding puck, and is picked up by Fabro, skates into it, and now into the zone. Drake shoots it, hit a stick and went wide. Chipped out of the zone. Getting on in and sending it back out. Zachary Burley, and then a big hit there by Fabro. That's a penalty. Caught Charles Solis up high. Solis stayed down for a few seconds. Now slowly getting back up to his feet. The arm immediately went up. And now he's back to his feet. Good sign there. And Fabro heading off. Looks like it'll just be a 2-minute penalty. Contact to the head. So now a power play coming up for the Tigers as they look to put this one away. Even if they don't score, they'll look to put this one away up 5. Zadrozny, at the very least, trying to run 2 minutes off the clock. So that one swung towards the front. Schneider tried to cover it. It squared it loose. Zadrozny turning on his backhand to the far circle. Good skating here by Nicholas Zadrozny. Backhand's one that gets through everybody, though, and comes out of the zone. Turning back, Zeffner. Stick lifted. Tries to pick it up on the other side. Does, swings a pass towards the slot. And the chance down low to the backhand, and they score. A power play goal. It's Peter Mikowski getting on the board here. That'll extend the Tigers' lead. See there, great job. Mikowski will step through, a little forehand, backhand move, and beat Schneider. Looked like Palomar, I believe, was serving the penalty for Ferraro. So Ferraro likely got more than just the 2 minutes there. Indeed, he did. Head contact, a 10-minute misconduct. But a power play goal for Mikowski, so Fabro will stay in the box there for the rest of the night. Kazarek, drag shoots, and great shot there. Rebound. It was an open net. I think Moscati thought he had it. So that pass towards the front, knocked away. And it scored it free, just not enough on the backhander. Burley pokes it through. Mallory takes it, steps by. 5.5 to go. Now the Reese into the zone down the right wing. Steps through one. Lost handle of the puck. And taken away by Justin Lee. Rather, that's Braun, excuse me. Dumps it towards the net, and it will be covered by Moscati. Number 8, Matthew Braun, with the backhander towards the net, the defenseman. There's a few last-minute changes there for the Tigers. Off the faceoff, gets poked behind the net. Zeffner on it. And he lost the puck, and it went into the ref's skates. Recovered, though, and here's Siek ahead. Dumped into the zone by Alfano. Off a Siek stick. Cleared out by Harms. And taken back by Donnarumma. Tries to send it in. Pins his man to the boards, but there's a move behind for Zadrowski. Cleared out And could be another chance here. Finn Reynolds trying to catch up to it. He does. Reynolds steps in, moving down the slot. Shot, save made, and falling on that one. For the cover was Ethan Schneider with 4:12 remaining. Face off to the left of the net. And one defensively by the Patriots. Sent out of the zone. Just outside the blue line. Poked along by Siek trying to reach it. As two players collide there. Siek takes it. Tries to feed it towards the slot. Puck came back to him. Sends it across. Trying for a return feed there. And it was blocked off. Good attempt by Reynolds to give it back on the give and go. Reynolds now to the point. Zadrozny takes the shot, deflected down. Alfano went wide. He tries to bank it back out towards the front. And it's taken and cleared to the middle by Newth, looking for Holmes. Couldn't get it through. Shapanik moves it into the zone. Also, Dronsny stayed. Newth tried to take it in there, but Siek separated him from the puck. As Drosny couldn't find it, he finds this one, tries to step through, does, picks up the puck on the other side, centering pass. And Alfano swing and a miss. Good hustle to keep it in there by Lippiello. And puck finds him again, sends it down. Under 3 minutes to go. Behind the net, trying for a wraparound try was Alfano. It's covered. 2:50 remaining. So for all intents and purposes, looks like this one's going to conclude with a Northport Huntington victory as they'll move to 5-1 on the season. Pick up points 9 and 10, move into double digits point-wise, and possibly move up in the standings. Ward Melville will drop to 0-5-0, still looking for that elusive first victory of the season. Their next game on the 11th, 6:20 p.m. versus ESM. See if they could get it then. Next game for Northport Huntington. The 13th, 6:20 p.m. versus Middle Country. Both those games could be found here on LI Sports Network. Andrew Kahn's got one tonight. Tries to throw it towards the front. It hit a leg and went behind. Timothy Kaczarek lost it. And Janisi swings it back behind. Kahn behind the net. Janisi takes it. Tries to wrap it around, threw it in front, and it didn't get through. Just put it wide. It also hit a stick, and Kaczarek was able to keep it out. Sent back down. Donnarumma tries to clear. To the point. Not out. Zethner stepped up. Zethner down the wing. Behind the net. Checked and Burlington on it. Up ahead to the point. Matheris there. And he cuts towards the circles. Drag, shoots. He was checked right as he let it go. Pass towards the front. And look out here. People a little too lackadaisical there in front of the net and taken away. But eventually it gets cleared to the corner. Could be a chance here for Ward Melville. 2-on-1. Trying to break the shutout. Puck comes to Burlington. Drag, shoots, save made. 80 seconds to go. On the zone, Donnarumma. Across for Braun. Jumped his stick. And now taken away. Trying to get through and does for a shot and a save. And almost a cover. But no Tigers in sight. Donnarumma keeps it moving. There's O'Leather with another opportunity. Zethner pokes it ahead, picks it up on the other side in the final minute. Tries to center it. Kaczarek took it away. Kaczarek steps through, trying to break the shutout, trying to do it himself. Zethner hustling back, and he helped Matheris take it away. Taken away again. Burley in the try, and the save. 37.3 to go. One of their best chances of the game, at least in the last little while. And couldn't quite break the shutout there as Moscati denies Burley in tight. Yourself one to the wing, sent back on. Berline's got it again. 29 seconds to go. One back, Monjovi tries to chip it ahead. It was taken away. And skating this one out of the zone's Mikowski. The latest goal scorer dumps it in. Final 15, Lee picks it up. He's checked hard into the boards. Perhaps one more chance for the Tigers. Nope, taken away. Back to the point. Zadrozny throws one on, hit his own man, Mikowski. He picks it up again. 2 seconds and one. Centering pass. And a great stop at the buzzer by Schneider. And that will do it. It's a 6-0 victory for Northport Huntington to extend their record to 5-1-0 on the season. Pick up points 9 and 10. Get right back into the thick of things in the tight top of the standings in the freshman division of the SCHSHL. Here's one more look at that save at the end. Didn't matter as far as the score necessarily, but a great stop there by Ethan Schneider right at the horn. Schneider played solid tonight. Ward Melville unable to find to the back of the net. They drop to 0-5-0 on the season. And that will do it for tonight's coverage of Suffolk County High School Hockey League coverage. For everyone here at LISN, I'm Brady Campbell. Tonight's final score in the final game, Northport Huntington 6, Ward Melville nothing. Thank you for tuning in to LI Sports Network.